This is the week in the life of DFJ. And thank you for tuning in again. I hope people are pegging this site. It's starting to grow more and more, and people are actually tuning in, following along, seeing what kind of crazy antics are happening with the band for the week, and seeing how the CD's coming along. You know, I was reflecting back and going back and looking at week number 1, and just seeing how tired I was that morning, and just thinking, man, am I really going to keep doing this every damn week and keep it up? Hell yeah. So here it is, week number 22. Beautiful week. The guys in the band thought I was crazy because we scheduled this event at 4 a.m. in the morning at a high school, Westlake High School, outside Austin, Texas. It's a pretty suburban, if you will, well-to-do high school. And they asked us to play their project graduation. The project graduation is a cool thing. It's a chemical-free lock-in party for graduating seniors. That means so they can't go after graduation and get drunk and get real high. And for some reason, they booked Dysfunction Junction for that event. No, but we all decided we were going to play by the rules and, do the right thing. We showed up. I think everybody was pretty straight. And it was a phenomenal event, man. I mean, they were waiting and just baited. And at 4 o'clock in the morning, you saw a few of the guys in the band yawning, but everybody was fired up and ready to go. And we to school. Here we are in Westlake High School in Westlake, Texas. The project graduation. This is funny. This is a chemical-free, alcohol-free graduation party for seniors, class of 2007. And how the hell Dysfunction Junction wound up at a chemical-free party? We have no idea. Well, I know. It's called greed. Actually, we were supposed to play a club tonight. You saw a few of the guys in the band yawning, but everybody was fired up and ready to go. And we got there and just look at all the chaos, man. Look. The Magnum cam, that's the Brother Magnum Moody cam. I'm holding that and just jumping in the crowd, getting it going. And then he just shot a little footage here and there, just kind of, pointing the people out. But it was only an hour show, maybe 50 minutes. I was real disappointed because we had this crowd pumping, we had them up and going, ready to go. We were getting ready to do our last song, and somebody in the school wanted to come up and make some announcements about some drawings or whatever. And I was just getting ready to lay them out with something real strong, but we didn't get to finish the song because they wanted to come up and make some announcements. And once that happened, killed the momentum, and everybody said, they turned around and walked outside and left. So that was real jacked up, but I guess they've been there all day at school and, for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm gonna let it slide, just move on. I digress. And then the next night, which was a very odd night, we were called in the last minute to play the show in Temple, Texas, and it was some kind of private event. The cat who booked us was a pretty bizarre dude. Just a good old boy, never doing no harm. With a big old Texas Aggie shirt on and everything. He seemed like a nice cat. But during the event we were playing, and I remember walking in this place, and it was like everything that I remember I didn't like about playing certain events. I remember walking in and looking at a couple guys in the band and just going, man, it has this smell. It's kind of like a, non-ventilated cigarette smoking, beer breath, unwashed teeth, greasy fried pork chop, making love to your little sister kind of nasty trailer park feel to it. It's what it had. And, by God, I was right. So we get in there and we're doing our show and playing, and people are just kind of looking at us like we're, a bunch of monkeys in a cage or something like that. And then the guy who was hosting the thing said he wanted to make an announcement, and got the announcement, asked me my name, and made some really derogatory statement, about me, referring to me as something like dark chocolate or something like that. I guess he was trying to call me sexual chocolate. But whatever he said, it was pretty offensive, and half the crowd kind of laughed, the other half kind of like in shock, and not that I'm necessarily offended by the term, but I thought it was offensive that he would, disrespect me like that. And I was so proud because after he said that, the look on my face was not one of pleasure, and he kind of looked at me like, shit, I just messed up. And I tried to stay professional and just say, hey, man, you don't know me like that. Don't make those kind of statements. But I looked behind me, man, and my band came unglued. I looked back and I saw, man, Mark was standing up on his kid, was not happy with what he heard in Train and Hamilton, and TC, everybody, man, just kind of looked at him like, country boy, you're about to get your country ass kicked in your own party. But, he's drunk and just being silly. So I didn't take it personal. But, there were some things in there we just didn't like about the entire event. there was this heavy-set sister girl, and probably 20, 21 years old. A bunch of those cats were dancing on her, 30s and 35, 40-year-old, golf playing, good old boys, and they were dancing on her and kind of grinding on her, and they're all cheering, each guy on when they were doing it, and it was really insulting and kind of degrading, I thought, to the girl, but she was trying to fit in. But you can just see they're kind of making a mockery, to people of color. I don't sit here and wave the race card or color stick, but it was just kind of disrespectful. And if you know anything about Dysfunction Junction, we're all about respect for, all people. We just kind of graded on cool. But, I hate to waste a whole week talking about that, but, that was the epitome of everything I don't like. But I just had to voice my opinion about that because it really pissed me off to see, people in their late 20s and early 30s, with that kind of backwards ass country attitude and disrespectful. And, you could see it was a lot of the, it was almost accepted as was to make fun of that girl, and that bothered the hell out of me. And the comment that was made to me, the comment didn't really bother me, just the fact that he had nerve to disrespect me like that. And when I let him know I wasn't having it, the whole vibe of the party changed. I guess he didn't want to make contact with me again. But I know the people watching this are much cooler than that, and we need to be stay strong and be cool and love and respect people like we always do. So I'm gonna end this. It's gonna be a busy week. We're gonna be in San Antonio. We're gonna be in Austin at the Cool River, and we're gonna be in Fort Worth for another rich uppity event. Let's see how that one goes. I'm sure it'll go well because they always do. So that's it for now. Week number 22, Dysfunction Junction. I'm not even gonna ask you to buy the CD. Hell, bootleg it. I don't give a damn. Just keep on watching. Later.